In our forthcoming issue of JISH, we have an interesting paper coming in with respect to homeopathic medical education. All homeopaths know that COVID-19 has brought about a huge change in the health-seeking behavior of our population, as well as brought about a lot of changes in the health scenario. And we are also aware that as homeopaths, we have done our best at an individual level, but at an institutional level, we have not been able to get too much of a leeway. Now, this is in spite of homeopathy being so very important in previous epidemics, right from the times of Hahnemannian up to the Spanish flu. I think it calls for a revamping of the way in which we are approaching homeopathic medical education. Dr. Hahnemann laid down firm grounds in his Organon of Medicine to indicate how a homeopath should be trained. However, in the past 250 years, a lot of changes have occurred in the principles of medical education all over the world. And somehow these changes have kept homeopathy aside. Homeopathic institutions have not embraced these changes, and some of these changes are in terms of student-centric medical education, competency-based medical education, integrated medical education. And while our allopathic stream has gone ahead, we as homeopaths are lagging behind. And now we have the National Education Policy, which has been introduced and accepted by the central government, and which very clearly tells that the teachers have to be the kingpins of all change that is to be brought about in medical education. And now we have also got the National Homeopathy Commission coming in. So in the lead article in the Journal of Integrated Standardized Homeopathy, we are trying to bring all these strands together. And there is a proposal of setting up world-class homeopathic institutions by integrating all the basic Hahnemannian principles, the modern principles of medical education, what our healthcare needs of the country are, and trying to take the foundations of the national education policy into reckoning. And I'm sure that all of you who will be reading this policy paper on integrating Hahnemannian principles of medical education and national education policy would be definitely benefited, and all teachers, all academicians, all researchers would be able to incorporate a lot of these principles, a lot of these ideas into their daily work, and we can bring about a lot of change in the homeopathic medical education of today. So please do read this article, which is forthcoming in the last issue of this year, 2020, of JISH. Thank you.